Well, we have one of our big projects that we have been following for at least 10 months now, finally on mainnet. We're doing very well with it. What is it? Stay tuned to find out. Welcome back to another video. Well, we have been following this particular project, I would say, for at least, it's probably been a good 10 months now.
Side by side right there, you can see that.
So yeah, you can see that we have been devices. This was 10 months ago. We did our unboxing, setup, and basically telling y'all about Soarchain. And ever since then, I have kind of kept y'all up to date on what's going on with it. Even recently, putting out some shorts, put it on Twitter, try to get y'all the news out there. Please make sure y'all are following my Twitter, my X, whatever you want to call it these days. And make sure you have subscribed and hit that bell notification, because there's certain things that you have to get, especially a lot of these testnet projects. There are things you have to get done with your wallet, making sure it's correct so you're eligible for your airdrops, and that you can actually start getting rewarded. So make sure you follow my X. Make sure that we also have our Facebook DEPIN page, which we try to post some of these updates on there also. So before we get too far, can you please make sure, you know, the usual spiel, hit that thumbs up button. Take some time, should be about right here-ish. That you hitting that thumbs up button pushes out that YouTube algorithm. So when people want to know about Soarchain, which is going to help the project out, which then helps out all of us. So hit that thumbs up. Again, if you're new here, welcome. I'm the Grumpy Dad. Hit that subscribe button, hit that bell notification. Those who are new here, I'm sorry you lost your way. You went down a dark hole somewhere and you wound up here, but hey, hopefully we can pull you out of it. I try to bring stuff real. You can tell I don't have the great animations and I don't have the great, production values and stuff like that, but I try to bring things real to you. In this channel, I make sure I tell you what I truly feel. Some people get upset over that. It's been happening my whole life. That's why people think I'm grumpy. I'm not grumpy. I'm just real. And some people can't handle that. And I try to be honest. One thing is, with this channel that you normally don't see in a lot of other YouTubers, I'll tell you when I was wrong. I don't delete videos or anything like that. But hey, we're talking about the positives tonight. Soarchain just went to TGE with their SOAR token. Not only that started about 3 or 4 days ago, but these got listed on MEXC or MEXC, whatever you want to call it, yesterday. And then today, they came out with another announcement. This announcement is that now they will be listed, their SOAR token will be listed on Bitmart exchange. Listen, I'm not, y'all know I'm straight with y'all. Here's the MEXC list announcement. Here is the Bitmart. And listen, again, I'm a straight shooter with y'all. I'm not going to sit here and celebrate like this is a top 2 or 3 exchange. I've told a lot of people this over and over when this announcement came out over the last 2 or 3 days. The biggest thing for a lot of these tokens, whether it's meme tokens or projects, is getting listed on a CEX. Not to throw shade in this video, other projects, but there's other projects we've been involved in that can't seem to get listed at all. When you have some goofy memes, dog wearing cat fur with hats on or something stupid like that, that can get listed. The biggest thing first, step 1, get listed. MEXC. They got volume going through it. I understand that everybody can get to it. This channel is not going to tell you how to get to it, but if you've been in crypto for longer than 5 minutes, you know how to get to it. And again, I'm not saying I endorse that because I've worked too hard on this channel to get it shut down or to get in trouble. But there are ways of you accessing that. Go check other videos and they can tell you how to do that. Me, I'm not interested because I'm not touching my SOAR token. So earlier today, I would say, 20 hours ago, maybe, MEXC listed the Soarchain token. commonly known now as SOAR. I know it went through some other name changes and stuff like that, but now it's called SOAR. And the price action has not really been that bad on it. It is now at a little over 4 cents. And, it had a little volatility, just like any other token would when it first gets released. Started out at 2.5 cents, went up real quick wick at about, 9.5 cents or something like that, which that can be expected. I mean, that's how quick this was. This is a 5-minute candle, and it came up and down that quick. And then eventually just kind of tailed off. It's, or settled down. How about that? This 2.5, 2.8 right here came up to 4.1, down to 3.6, down to 3.6. Now it's at this 4.1 level. So, I made a post earlier about what we were making so far in just the first 24 hours with this release. And I guesstimated about $9 a day. Now, when you look at what this price action is, it's actually changed a little bit. Now, one thing that we need to discuss with this token is, I'm going to go ahead and kind of assume that if you're here, you already know how this device works. A lot of y'all are familiar with demo. This is a little bit different than demo. With demo, once you pair this with your vehicle, the first day you get it, you don't have to touch it again. Every now and then, once a month, once every other month, you had to do a firmware update. That's about it. But if you've also caught my Monday update videos where I go through all the projects we're in right now, which is probably about 12 or 13 of them, you know my feelings on demo. Demo right now is making me 20, 30 cents a day, if that much, maybe less than that. I'm too lazy to go look because it's nothing impressive. With this device, you have to pair it with your phone, whether that's with Bluetooth or for the longest time, we had to use cellular, meaning the cellular hotspot that's with your phone. And that's one, y'all know me, I'm a straight shooter. That's one thing I have always knocked. If you go back and look at my videos from 10 months ago, is I have a Wi-Fi hotspot in my vehicle. Why wouldn't that just be able to connect to that Wi-Fi hotspot? But it wants to tether to your phone, and we're down that road already. For the longest time, you could only do your device with cellular hotspot. Some people wanted Bluetooth. Bluetooth got released about a month ago. I had issues with it. Some people love it. I guess it depends on your device, where you're at, what kind of RF interference you get, or anything like that. Me, I would connect it with Bluetooth. I went on a 7 to 8 hour trip, and once an hour, or once every 2 hours, I would go check it, and the Bluetooth disconnected. Once I woke it up, Bluetooth reconnected, but I lost points. I lost TSOAR at the time for that. I had enough of that, put it back on my cellular hotspot, and the whole way home, an 8 hour trip, it never disconnected one time. I find the range is better with cellular. Now, one thing that this project does allow, I'm not saying I agree with it, but hey, don't hate the play or hate the game sort of thing, is even if your vehicle is offline, meaning turned off, parked in your driveway, parked in your parking lot at work, if your phone's still in range, it's going to stay connected, and you're still making TSOAR, or SOAR, I'm sorry. And even with that SOAR, when it's not running, I kind of don't understand that. But hey, they look at it as they're taking measurements and different things of your vehicle and what's it doing, and technically it's sitting still. And if they want to take measurements or know how long of a downtime you have, that's on them. So the reason I'm bringing it up is I see people who complain in Discord about, oh, so-and-so's got all these points, he must leave a phone inside the vehicle. Well, if they allow it, and they've said they allow it, why, how can you blame them? Me, I need my phone. I'm on call at night. So yes, when I'm in the kitchen and when I'm sometimes sitting on the sofa, my driveway, when you look at my house, is close enough that it will stay connected sometimes. However, when I come in here to do YouTube, my office, YouTube studio, whatever you want to call it, that's on the other side of the house, it will not stay connected. When I'm sleeping in my bed at night, it will not stay connected. But so about 3 days ago, maybe a little bit more than 3 days ago, about 100 something hours. So what is that? You know, about 4 or 5 days. I accumulated over 900 tokens. Now, again, I'm not connected 24/7. Again, and when I'm in my office at work, the weirdest thing in the world is, I'm back up just so you can see me, is if my phone at work is in front of me at my desk, because the parking lot is actually behind me. If my phone's in front of me anywhere, if I use it and then put it down, then it won't connect. But if I leave my phone right to the side of me, where it has a clear view to this back wall behind me, it stays connected. One point I'm trying to make is, even if I'm at work for 8 hours or 10 hours or whatever I'm at work at sometimes, it doesn't always stay connected either. I'm trying to give you all an idea of how long, because the first question somebody's going to say is, you know, if I'm making 150 tokens a day, one of y'all might only make 50 tokens a day. One of y'all might make 100 tokens a day. It matters how long. And if you make 150 tokens today, you might only make 75 tomorrow. You might make 25 the next day. And you might, the next day, leave it connected 24/7. And you might get 200 tokens. I don't know. I don't know what that rate is going to be. I do know, looking at it, you make about 1 token every 5 to 6 minutes that is connected. You can watch it scroll up. Now, when you do the math of right now, you're at a token that's 0.041. I got about 140, 150 tokens right now. Again, didn't stay connected all day. I think that reset sometime around 3 a.m., 4 a.m. my time. So when you look at that, you know, that's still another, college math fails me, 6 hours away. But I've already made $6 today, strictly with going back and forth in between my office and work. Sometimes connected here, sometimes not connected here at the house. $6 is, you know, we're already at a point right now. Geodnet used to be my best actual miner at $6. So we're beating that right now. Of course, entropy, or entropy as I call it, that's making $25 a day on with that device. I have videos on both of those if y'all need to go look at them. But I'm just trying to give you all an idea of what this is, you know, what this is making right now. What my 2 cents is as more and more of these exchanges come online, more and more volume comes up, you're going to start seeing more and more price action here. And we know how a lot of these, now I've compared this with demo, and maybe this is not fair to them, to Soarchain, but I still feel that this was going to be a lot like demo, where demo made some great profits and some great price action in the beginning. Problem is, they released so early. They released middle of the bear market. That token came down and turned a lot of people off. This is getting released in the middle of the beginning of a bull market. A bull market that we think is going to be one of the best bull markets we've seen in crypto yet, because we have all these things that are aligning together. You have a pro-crypto president, despite however you might want to feel about him. He is pro-crypto more than what the other person was. You got a pro-SEC coming in. You have more rate cuts coming in. You're going to actually have pro-crypto legislature ran. That is going to make this bull market, I keep telling everybody, this bull market is going to go longer than 12 or 18 months, because you have this perfect storm, this perfect recipe for that. The projects we're in right now that are listing, that will be going to TGE soon, and there's a number of them, and I'm excited. Look, I don't own a lot of crypto. I tell everybody that. You know, I'm not going to say and tell you I don't own that much crypto, but I don't own a lot of Bitcoin. I don't own hardly any Ethereum. I own a good chunk of Solana, because I was buying that at $8 and $10, $12 a clip when I was telling people to buy that. I own a lot of Atom, Cardano, Luna Classic, different things like that. But I tell everybody like this, the bull market, all my money is really tied up in a lot of these projects. And you got wingbits coming. I keep telling everybody I'm going to have a party when wingbits goes with their full mainnet. We got wingbits coming. It's going to be a big project. You got chirp coming. You know, you got silencio coming. You just had Soarchain come. We got some projects that we are in that is going to do very well. We now just started with 375 AI. Looking at that, I've been talking to those people. They got some big plans. Hey, not every project is going to make it. We know that. Not everything in these videos is, you know, nothing in this video is financial advice. And crypto could all be done tomorrow. I tell everybody that. Don't play with money in crypto. You can't afford to lose tomorrow. I know I'm going along with this video. It's kind of boring because I don't have no flashy images. I'm just trying to present to you everything that's going on so that y'all can make good decisions. If you want to get into this project, you can go to shop.soarchain.com, and I have a little code that they gave me for 10% off. At soarchain.com, this device is $83. Then you get $13 off or something, or $8.30 off or something like that with my code. I don't think I'll even make anything off of it. There are other websites out there selling these. Check the price, because one website that is very popular right now, and I don't want to call them out, but they are $40 more, $40, $50 more for some reason than what this Soarchain website is. But for those of us that have been with this project, we're making this type of income right now. We still have our whole, drop coming to us. Our drop of all of our testnet tokens that we have been making since, in my case, February. I had 30,000 tokens, about 30,000 tokens that I made during testnet. Now, from what I understand, I don't think they're going to be one for one. I saw a couple of different people throw around ratios of what the payouts are going to be. I don't even want to quote those because these people were not with the project. When you read the Discord, go into the Discord and you can read more about that. But all these projects, we harp on getting in early. We know when we get airdrop tokens and we're early, that's the best time for us. That's why we take chances with some of these projects. I'm doing another video right after this one for another project that you still have time to get in if you want to do an airdrop, because airdrops are where it's at. Let's be honest. You get a nice little chunk of change from an airdrop. But check out soarchain.com. Go check out Discord. There's a link for the Discord in the Soarchain. You can still get one of these little devices if you want to and get in this, or you can just buy the token. Again, not financial advice, but it is what it is. We don't know what's going to happen. I could wake up tomorrow and this price could be 8 cents or it could be 1 cent. We don't know. There's nothing on CoinMarketCap yet about this. Trying to find out some information about the token supply and everything like that. Let me see if I can find anything. So while I'm looking it up, it brought up a good point also. I need to make sure I tell you this. When you're looking up information on the Soarchain token, there are a lot of scams out there. People have been putting out those fake tokens for some time now. They know people have been waiting for them. And I just want to make sure that y'all take care of yourself and y'all watch what they're doing. Right now, MEXC is the only place that they're trading this at. Somebody asked about Radium and some of those like Jupe type things. I'm not familiar with if they are doing that or not. But in the Discord, in the announcements, they actually have the contract address. And I'll tell you what, I'm going to make sure I put that contract address in the description of this video, because I don't want to see nobody trade or anything to get scammed. When you go and look at some of these deck screeners, let me show you all those real quick. They're showing, and I put this in by contract address. I don't know where they're pulling. They're pulling this from Radium. So it's not actually the same that is on MEXC. But they're showing that this is 5, 7, almost 6 cents. Now, all the kind of formulations that I did, if I'm making, I got 150 right now. I still got several hours left if it stays connected. So I could get about 200. I am curious to try to figure out what I might get at the end of the day. But, if I'm getting 200, there's a big difference between the 4 cents I'm doing right now. And if this is saying it's almost 6 cents and I can get $12 a day, trust me. Listen, there are people who are on Discord talking about getting another phone with a power bank just to leave it in their vehicle 24/7. Right now, that game can be played. Again, don't hate the player, hate the game. I'm not saying it's fair. I'm not saying it's not fair. Right now, they're allowing it. You have people on the Discord saying eventually that will be getting fixed or changed. Again, that's people on Discord. That's not the admins. and that's not Soarchain itself. So, you know, at the way we're looking right now, again, this is not financial advice. And again, some codes I make returns on. I've never got returns on the people using this code. It just gives you a discount. You're getting this device at $70 or something like that, plus maybe shipping and tax. I don't know. So let's just say it's $80. Depending on how long you are going to keep this connected, you could pay this back off. You could ROI on this in 8 days, maybe 10 days. Compared to demo, that took me 11 months. In demo, the technical support's been so bad that I've had a ticket open for months because mine says it hasn't been connected in 17 years, literally 17 years. I showed a picture of that on the video Monday, and they've been working with this, trying to get it fixed, and now I lost my streak. And now it says I've only been connected for 1 week, and I never disconnected it. So that's demo. I've never had to use the Soarchain. I take that back. One time I did have an issue getting it reconnected for some reason, and they immediately responded back, told me a couple of steps to take, and it immediately got connected back. You don't have to worry about losing a streak or anything like that with this device. This is paying you as it's connected for each minute, each second or every 2-3 seconds. When you're looking at the app, you can see, 0.0 something add and another point something add, another point something add. So you can see that it's connected. You can see that you're accumulating tokens. And I can't stay long in the Discord because my patience wears thin. Hey, it's an old man thing, I guess. But people asking the same questions over and over and over. Yes, your TSOAR tokens that you accumulated, I had 30,000 of them. They're gone. They're gone off the app. You can't see them no more. You're going to have to trust them. But no, you can't see them no more, and they're gone for right now. They're saying that there's going to be a 1 to a 0.65 or 0.67 ratio that those are paid back at. Y'all know me. I'm grumpy about everything. I can find something negative. I always say if I win the lottery, I'll be negative about it because that means I have to give half of it as taxes back to the government who didn't deserve a dime of it. I can find negative everything. For 30,000 at this price right now, it's a little bit around 20,000 tokens if I figured it right, but a calculator figured it right. But at the price right now, $700 to $800 for 10 months of mining. I think it's a little low. But another thing I want to say is, and again, don't quote me on this. Don't just do a snippet of this part because I don't know, but I see people discussing this. I've always assumed that the airdrop is going to be what you made in TSOAR tokens after that ratio that I just said. They have people on here who are saying and arguing that there was announced that there will be there'll be an actual airdrop. There'll be an airdrop plus what you make. I'm trying to get clarification on that, and I'll put out another video or update or on my Monday video or my live on Thursdays. I do a live every Thursday at 7 p.m. Central Time, and I'll announce that. Most of these projects, when you were pre-mining like we were, even like wingbits and some of these other ones, you're going to get those tokens in a different little ratio, but awarded to you. Even though it was pre-mining, even though it was beta or testnet, whatever you want to call it. I can't believe that they're going to give us that many tokens plus an airdrop. Well, who knows? We'll see. I'm telling you, don't count on it. And if it happens, count it as a sweet surprise, early Christmas present. Now, it is saying that sometime between the next 2 or 3 days, today's December 11th, sometime between now and the 13th, you should start seeing those testnet tokens from TSOAR converted to SOAR and hit your wallet. I know sometimes when I go to my wallet, I see 0 tokens total in my wallet, but when I refresh it, it then comes up. So just a couple of things I want to tell y'all also. I know this video is getting very long. I'm just trying to make sure I cover a couple of things. This is a good time to be in this project. I'm hoping other projects kind of follow suit. Hey, this is on the Solana blockchain. Despite what some people say, I have no issue with the Solana blockchain. Maybe I'm a little jaded, biased because I own a very good amount of Solana since it was $8 and $10. We'll see. So a couple of things I just verified for myself. If you have a Phantom wallet and you try to go to either Jupiter Exchange which I use a lot. That's how I buy my own entropy and some of these other tokens. That's how I convert my IoT to either Solana, entropy, or some other things, or even radium through your Phantom wallet. When you try to buy Solana, when you try to buy Soarchain, even when you copy the contract address from their Discord announcement, so you know it's the right one, and you paste it into Radium or Jupiter, there's no pool really. It'll allow you to buy a token, but it says the price impact is going to be stupid. So apparently there's not really a pool set up for that. No liquidity in those pools. So for right now, you're going to have to find the magic way, which I'm not going to discuss because I get myself in enough trouble on either getting to MEXC, Bitmart exchange. But I'm telling y'all, just be patient. Not financial advice, but just hodl for now. Hodl for now till we get some exchanges, a little bit bigger exchanges. You can start seeing more volume go through. There's not a lot of volume really going through. I do have to say I'll change that response a little bit. There's a pretty good, decent amount of volume going through for the fact that it's only on one exchange right now. I will say that. So apparently several people have found the magic way of doing that. Hopefully with a new president, a lot of these gimmicks and games that we have to go through or other people have to go through to use these exchanges is going to stop. So I'm just scanning through the Discord. It's the same questions over and over. I even made a grumpy comment that, there's this cool feature where on Discord you can scroll up and if 20 people have asked the same question as you in the last 24 hours, what happened to my tokens? What's the exchange rate going to be? What's be it I asked, what's the total token supply? Nobody can answer that. So I'd like to know just what the token supply is. I've had some people asking that just so I can kind of guesstimate on what kind of prices we could be looking at and that kind of stuff like that. A lot of people don't realize that. People who think XRP is going to $100 don't understand how market cap works. People who think Doge is going to $1, $2 don't understand how market cap works. So again, if you want to get in this project, if you stayed with this video this long, check that out. Again, I'm doing another video right after this one on another project that the airdrop will be eligible for, plus a little cool contest and a little competition I got with another YouTuber. You can check that out. Also, tomorrow, Thursday, I'll be having my live, and come join us, 7 p.m. Central. I don't have any kind of certain agenda or, list I go down. I start kind of talking about something, which will probably be this project or the project I'm about to talk about in the next video. And people just start kind of chit-chatting in the chat, asking questions. Everybody helps each other out. And next thing you know, we're 2 hours later and I got to shut it down because I try to keep at least an hour, but we just keep talking and talking and talking. So thank you all for watching. Good luck with the project if y'all are in this project, and make smart decisions. That's all I can say. We got I think we got a very good bull market coming, a hell of a bull cycle, whatever you want to call it. I have the saying that even in a good bull cycle, even the crap coins go up. The tokens that are abandoned by their projects and projects dead, those will go up. So the projects that have good fundamentals behind them like this should be doing pretty well. So be patient and we'll see what happens. Thank you all for watching. See you all in the next video.